Hello, my beautiful Geminis. Welcome to your July singles reading. General energy loves, this is a monthly reading. Singles, when we do refer to, that's mean you've been single for a while or you are not in a stable commitment or any kind of commitment. However, just a specification doesn't mean that we put out there much more than that. Let's see, loves, what do we have for you for the month of July? What are the energies that are coming in? What we should know, where we're going towards, and so on. Let's see. Always take what resonates, and of course, leave what doesn't. For some of you, literally, this could be like an almost personal reading, and for some of you, might not really make much sense. Let's see, Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising Signs, and Venus. What brings July to my singles? Okay. All right. Well, for some of you, it's a really great month, financially speaking, or financially, if you start anywhere in any sector to do great, you are gonna do even better. So I'm hearing that I'm upscaling, I am growing, and I am happy. Okay. For some of you, I see your network, it's getting bigger and bigger. A lot of back and forth going here and there. So, doesn't seem a boring month. On the contrary, it's not gonna bore you a minute. Yeah, it's kind of creating more, doing more, bringing more to the table. Magician. For some of you, you are doing great financially, you want to do great even love-wise. 2 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 10 of Cups, and Ace of Wands. Yes, you definitely attract new energies. Even though you are busy, you find time for other things. That's the drill. Yes, there is an issue that happened in the past, but that's not about that. It's more about what I bring. For some of you, you are single for, let's say, 1.5 years or almost 2 years. So you are not single for a very, very long time. So let's see, loves. Who do you attract? Absolutely, the Empress, Knight of Wands, the High Priestess, and the 6 of Swords. Okay, so what I'm hearing, it's I'm still healing from the past, but that's not stopping me to bring the new. Okay? In the past, you could deal here with a baby mama, baby father, or someone who are not meant to stay. For others of you, you are a single parent. But there is something here past related that you should let it go completely. The 6 of Swords speaking here, 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. Wow. You slowly are gonna move away. Something here you worked hard is gonna go away, okay? Or you are moving away from it. You are almost there, okay? If we speak here of a past relationship or a past love energy, there's a lot of work you've been putting in here. For others of you, if you've never been to such energy, but I feel here many of you been through, It's kind of, I never share much about my pain, but it's still there. You're moving on. You're moving on, loves. There's another thing here, speaking about success, speaking about attention. A lot of people doesn't see your true depth, your true depth. They see you more like in this Knight of Wands. For some reason, Spirit says, yes, people sees you kind of like here and there and nowhere, but actually you're quite the opposite. A lot of people might see you superficial, or that's how the impression you give them, superficiality. Actually, deep down, you are a hard-working individual, or you really put in effort. Some people might see you not really dedicating to the things, but yes, you are. Why they see you this way? For some of you, you've been with such person. Yeah, I feel here you talk with certain people, and that's how it is. But I feel here the old you and the new you are much different. Whoever I'm speaking, Gemini, you definitely have a new energy that's coming in, which is beautiful. I'm hearing the second part of this month could be quite significant. Love-wise speaking, for others of you, the beginning of the month financially, it's like start financially and then ends with emotions. But yes, the way we communicate is gonna change. For some of you, people might see you as a great communicator, or they can talk with you whatever they want to, or you always have an open mind for the things. Because sometimes when I see the Death and the Eight of Wands speaks about, you can talk with me whatever you want to. It's not something here that you can, avoid. For some of you, you used to talk with people sporadically. Now in much more meaningful way. I also want to clarify this Four of Cups. Wow. Two of Swords and the Judgment. Okay. For many of you, especially love-wise, if you were not open for some time, love related, you are now opening it. You are now open it for it. You want new energy. Not quite sure where to begin with. And yes, there are people there. There are people there. There is option there. But you feel like you need someone strong emotionally, or a person who actually knows what they want. Because having the Seven of Cups close to the Justice really speaks here that I'm looking something stable. It is there, stable. Am I emotionally stable, or are they emotionally stable here? Because we could see a lot of people want relationships, want, partners, want love, but are they ready? Because some people want things, but they might not be ready. Are you heading towards the right direction, love-wise or any otherwise? Judgment, Four of Wands, yes. but I definitely feel here that many of you're gonna be out and about quite a lot this month. Okay. Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. What I am hearing is, yes, you are heading to the right direction. However, be careful how much you spend this month, because yes, there are people who want to be there for you, with you, but make sure it's a give and take, because some of you might spend way too much money going out, or way too much money for certain people. They do not deserve your attention. Okay, so be careful if we are friends or not. If people invite you, make sure they invite you for a reason, because I definitely see here there is a lot of going out, and for some of you, certain people expect you to pay for their food, their drinks, their, because they see you're doing great financially. So just a little warning, be careful how much you spend, because for some of you could spend a lot more than you expect. So, speaking about give and take, that's the Temperance here for. Everything has a limit, and it's only you who put the limit. For some of you, it's about boundaries. Just because we go as friends doesn't mean you should put everything on you. Okay? It's not you who needs to pay for everything, and so on. We have also a Strength card here, Seven of Swords. We have the Tower and Knight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so Gemini, here you are. Definitely certain boundaries needs to be set out there, especially how much you work and how much you party. Because yes, you might get into certain circle, people, friends, that might affect your productivity. For others of you, there may be some trouble out there, so be careful. Because I definitely see here, for some of you, you might get into certain party, certain environment that is not the best. Could be for you, or could be related to your work. Okay? Or you might go out and postpone a project and things like that. It's like, do not lose your sight. Okay? Everything definitely here speaks about limits. Seven of Wands and the Hierophant. Yes, you can, especially for those of you who you're doing great financially, but there is a fine line here. That's why the Spirit says, whatever here is on the roll, you gotta keep it up. Not put it on hold. Not postpone it. Because certain things here might affect you a little later. Okay? What advice here we have? It's kind of, life is beautiful if you are keep a balance in. Okay. The advice we have: the King of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. So that's speak about balance here. Whatever here is or coming in, small steps makes the bigger picture. Communication matters, and it's very important the direction you are heading and how you are heading towards it. Because Spirit says advice here for you is you are in a good standing energy, an energy that you created around you, or you manifested, or you build it. And sometimes what we build hard might go very quick. So make sure you go accordingly. Yes, we want certain things fast or in a certain tempo that suit us. But this is not the time to jump too quick, too soon. Because certain things requires time adapting to it. Okay? Yeah. For some of you, there is a specific person that could be your person. Okay? But again, the connection with them needs to be created in time, over time, one step at a time. If you want to go in the right direction. Okay? So lovely, lovely Geminis. Wow. It's probably the most dynamic reading I had in this series of readings. So whatever you're going through, as much as we would like to go faster, give yourself time. See ya, loves. Bye for now.